continue the game. King e4, the queen's pawn opening against g6. c4, the queen's gambit. Bishop g7, knight f3, defending your pawn. Where black is thinking for the move, he may have some responses like d5, attacking the center, which will be a massive attack towards the center. So black is thinking over here, having 9 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds. There are more aggressive options like c5. c5 is also a very good option, where we will be forced to play d4. Or if we go with c5, then we may even have d3. Okay, so black is thinking over here. Let's see how he responds. Okay, welcome Solar Space to my channel. Okay, so d6, we continue knight c3, 4 in the future, and e4 will be the most aggressive option where we develop both the bishops, taking full control of the center. So black is having 6 minutes and 2 seconds, he go with knight e7. We play bishop e2, where black is thinking he may play knight f6 and all, because he needs to castle f7. So we go with knight e7. Okay. Knight e7, we continue bishop e3, preparing for queen d2 and attacking further. Castling, we go with queen d2, so that he may take the bishop there and attack f5. Now he may anytime push the pawn forward. Before that, he'll try this. So rook f1. Rook f1 is not going to help, so we'll not go with rook f1. Over here, we'll continue with he'll create pawn strong and try to attack black king. Now over here, the most expected response is e5. Because with e5, he'll be attacking the center and at the same time preparing for f4. So e5 f4 can be the plan. Let's see what he responds. 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock remaining. And black is thinking for the move. Okay, so over here, black continues with a6, where we can continue the game. Okay, so this is, we continue b3, securing this pawn. We go with b5, attacking this pawn, where we can decline this. Ultimately, we are going to decline. We'll continue knight to g5 for attacking this pawn, where we may attack this queen and the rook at the same time. Now 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. We go with knight f6, the bishop supporting it. We may take this pawn, which is easy pawn win. So we take it, black take it back, and then we take bishop take, activating the bishop. He may have some responses like pawn capturing this. We go with bishop d7. Okay, so welcome Sue. If you want to challenge me, you may simply challenge us. Alright, queen take d7. Now, if I push this pawn forward, okay, we'll have a basic f3. Let's see what he responds. Black's turn and black is thinking over here. Let's see how he responds over here. Okay, thinking. He can try x6, attacking this knight. We can easily take the knight behind. That will not be a very big threat for us. Okay, x6. We take this knight behind. x3. And then he continues g5. So g5 is not a good option, but still he tries that. Now he's preparing for this. So we'll have a simple response g3. So that he cannot push this pawn forward because of the g3 pawn. We may even take this rook over here for supporting it. Now this is black's turn, where black is having 4 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. You may take the queen here. Okay, f take e4, we take it back. Queen coming over here, creating a pin is a very important move. Because with this move, he'll try to make my knight dislocated and may take this pawn at the same time. So queen to c6 is a most preferred move. Okay, now he is thinking over here. Otherwise, he may try attacking the center with d5 and all. So black's turn, having 3 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock, is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds. Knight g4. Okay, knight g4, attacking our bishop is a main threat. In this position, with knight g4, he is opening up this bishop. Okay, so what we'll prefer, what we'll do is we'll take this rook to h1 and offer a trade. Ultimately, we'll allow this bishop to be captured. There will be not a very big threat for that. If we take it, queen will take it back and just support these two pawns. That will be better. And we join the rook to f1, which will help in trading of the rooks. If he take, then we may take this back and continue. Alright. So black's turn, and black is having 3 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds. In the meantime, if you all are enjoying the stream, then do like the live stream. Okay. 2 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock, and black is thinking for the move. He may try c5. c5 will be a very good option, or he may try queen c6. Queen c6 is a very important, very special, because queen c6 is creating a pin and that's all. Okay, black is thinking for the move. Knight taking on the bishop, he go with e5. So e5 is not a good response. Alright, we just continue pushing it forward, e5. Now the queen cannot come to c6. We go with capturing the bishop. We take it back. Rook trading this rook. Queen take on the knight. And now queen takes on the knight. Okay. So we just defend this pawn from the rook. He'll try attacking towards the pieces. So we go with x4. Some side moves. We push the pawn g4. So we go with h5, not allowing the pawn to be pushed further and attacking this pawn, which is going to be the main weakness for black. We continue rook a3, we go with king b2 and attack the rook. We double up the rook, so over here we can choose rook to a1 for supporting it. Our knight is supporting it, but at the same time we join rook so that we can add up more supported. Okay, so black is thinking he goes c6. If we're gonna take it, okay, we are not going to take it. So what we can do is uh, we'll continue the game with queen to e2 for attacking this pawn, because we can take the rook to h5 and attack. Now over here we'll go with pawn take. If we push it, then queen may capture that pawn. So we will not consider that he is going to push it. Okay, black's turn. Black is now thinking. We can anytime take the rook h5. He go with queen c7. Now he is going to push this pawn forward, which is going to be the threat. So we can continue with, alright. If I go with this, then he may push the pawn forward. Give a check. Okay. So over here we continue with queen to e4, because this will not allow the pawn to be pushed further, and that's the best move. We may push this knight over here and attack further. Rook over here attacking this pawn. Okay, so we can continue. Rook coming here, defending this. We may go with a4 and attack. Rook to c5. Rook comes here, supporting this. Okay, so black is trying his best. He may not play this rook over here. He go with queen coming here. We have pawn pushing over here. Pawn push. But with that he can play the rook here, right? So if I push the pawn forward, he may take the rook there. There was a fork with knight. Okay. Welcome, Marvin. If I push this pawn forward and he continue rook here, then what can I do is the solution will be simple. b4, the rook coming over here. Rook cannot take it. I mean, queen cannot take it because the knight is there. So queen check. We take this. Okay. Now this is a tough position once again. King goes there. We'll take this. We'll take the king there. Alright. So we go with king c2. He captures this. King comes to b1. And we have this attack. But he may take the queen here and attack towards our pawn. If I'll take, that's not going to help. Wait. If I'll take it, we'll take, check and then escape. Okay. So we go with rook take on c5. We take it, we go with king there. And there's no more checkmate. But he may capture this. Yeah, we go check. So king e3 pawn. Why is this animation so good? Uh, because of the settings that I have applied. Rook c2 attacking the queen. Queen comes here. Now the time pressure is on the board. Play new game. Okay, I'll continue the new game after this game. Rook c7 attacking this. So we choose to take king behind to e1 and 24 seconds remaining on the clock for black. Let's see how he responds. Rook f7. So rook f7, we'll choose to have rook to b7 preparing for the check. Queen check. King goes to d2. King goes behind. If we try this, okay. So rook f1 check, then king c2 and escape. So it was checkmate. How? Good. Rook f2, king goes b1, and then oh shit. Now there is a mate. Okay, so we have another game where we are playing as black. e4, we begin with the Cont defense. Bishop c4, so d5 attacking the bishop. E take d5. I'll tell you the good news. Okay, thank you, Nimbus. C take d5, bishop e5, good check, knight c6. Welcome, Pachal guy. If you want to challenge me, you may send me the challenges. That's all you have to do. Eat, sleep, and climb. Welcome to my channel. Bishop g4, creating a pin. X3. So x3, we just take this. Okay. So we eliminate this knight. Queen take f3. We go with e6, defending it. But it is a very bad opening. Karukan defense is the most popular opening actually. Alright. So x4. We go with x6, attacking the bishop. Bishop take, queen e3. So why you trail the bishop? Uh, in this position, I take this knight. I give up my bishop because if I take the bishop behind, wait, if I take the bishop behind, then he may take the knight here and add more pressure. That's the reason I trade the bishop. Okay, so queen f4. Now queen f4, we may have queen b6 or something like e5. First of all, we go with e5, supported by this knight attacking this. Welcome, Patel Kai. So queen g3. Queen g3. You missed a fork. Come on. All right. I capture. He capture. So we have knight h5 attacking the queen. Queen is under attack. If we gonna try to capture it, then we'll capture the queen. He'll capture her. We'll capture the rook. Okay. Wait. If I eliminate it, queen comes here. No. If I take it, bishop take. We'll take that, and that will be useful, right? Knight take g3, bishop take. We eliminate the rook, and we have plus 2 points. Now he will be busy where he can play the bishop. Bishop goes here. The bishop is going to be trapped, right? Knight takes c6. Now we can take any of the bishops. So we'll choose to eliminate this bishop with the queen version f3. Knight to b4 and then knight c2. Good. Rook here. Knight b4 is not possible right now. Right? Knight b4. Okay, bishop goes behind, and now we need to defend this one. Right? How can we do? He'll just long castle and attack our knight. That's only his plan. So we have rook a6, and if he long castle, no, he'll not. Knight e4. Okay, develop a rook. g6 attacking this one. We are making a way for the knight to be out as well. So g3, very smart move. We go with f5 and attack the knight. The knight can come over here, this one. We may play rook b8 attacking this pawn. Alright, wait. Knight e6. Right now, if I go with this, then the pawn is already defended by the bishop. Although your plan can be fine. We continue f4 because this pawn was under attack. So we go with king e2. Now, okay. Pawn take. You take this. We push the pawn. Rook comes here. No. So we'll go with knight take on g3. Give a check. Forcing move. He take it back. We'll go with pawn take or rook take. So I think we'll go with pawn take. Like we can take the rook here and open a file. Open the file like this. Now he go with rook e1 as expected. I'm thinking for this. Kill it with rook. What? This knight. The bishop is defending it. I cannot like kill that. Anyways, over here what I was thinking was I go with pushing the pawn. If that king will come there, then I will get an opportunity to get some checks and bring my rook over here. Rook to f8. Okay. So f8, yes, alright. So take it there and checking. Yeah, that's my only plan. No. Okay, Nimbus, what are you saying? Tell me. Knight e4. Now he's not like this at all. He may use the knight only to attack. So now it is going to be a very long story. We'll go with rook e8. Then we'll take the rook here. Okay. So this king over here. We have rook e4 attacking the pawn. Ultimately, if we capture it, then we'll just capture this one. h5. Okay. Rook f8, then the bishop may capture it, right? So I'll not go with that. Alright, so over here, once again, I need to think more better. Taking the rook to e6. I know that won't help, but still. Knight going there. Then this is for sure a big blunder that white did. Earlier this knight was not at all allowing the rook to come here. Okay, so king take g2. Now this is a pin. Now what can I do in this position? We go with rook to f5. You cannot take it because of the pin. So just taking advantage of the pin and capturing that is our main plan. Otherwise, if I go with this, then attack this one. If he goes there, he's cooked. Okay. So white's turn and white is thinking f5. If the rook is placed at f5, he cannot take it because of that pin. Rook is going to create a pin, right? Alright. White's turn, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Is king h3. Oh. So we just double up the rooks. Doubling up of rooks is important, that's why. Now let's see what he responds. Our main plan will be to take the rook here. We need to remove this one, this rook. You can fight with that game. After, yeah. We can play against each other after the game. You may have a bishop over here as the most aggressive option. And this will be the most aggressive option that I am telling. The bishop coming to e7. But if white does not play, that's something what I want. Maybe he can go with this. Okay, so that's a good news. He does not go. Now we are enough aware for that. Bishop coming here. So what can I do is okay. We'll go with king to f7. The plan is all clear. Bishop cannot come here. That's the only main plan. Now if we try the knight, he go with b3. He can take the bishop there. Wow, quite smart. So over here, what we can do is rook take, he'll take, check, king there, check, take. Okay, so I think I have a better plan. Rook take, knight, he'll take it from the rook, from the rook. Still we can like capture this pawn. Okay, check, king goes back. Yeah, we'll go with this, forcing trade, and then we'll have a lot of pawns to be pushed for the right. So we are having a lot of pawns. We can try to push, and that's enough for one bishop only. So we have g6 controlling the squares. Bishop goes. Now I think the game is almost over. Okay, so we'll c5. Bishop take. King goes there. King e6. The bishop goes behind. Hmm, possible. But no matter, we need to just remove these 4 pawns. King goes there, allowing this to become. Alright, so white is thinking. We go with e4. Welcome Taco and Asia. If we take it back. Whoa, he does not take. Alright, he does not take it. So push the pawn forward. Push the pawn forward or take it. Push the pawn or take it. The question goes to the chat. Push the pawn or take it. If we take, he'll take it. The king may go and attack that. Right? If I push, then absolute draw. Okay. It is good, but not check. Take it. Okay, so we begin with capturing it. We capture it, we go with wait. King goes there, bishop come here, attack this pawn. Push this, he will take king there and go and attack that pawn. So we continue king e5, we have this, king here, attack this pawn. Welcome medium level artist. So we go with a5. We can push this. If we take it, then push this. If we take it, push this. Yeah. He take the bishop behind. So we go with king e6, creating opposition. Now let's see what he responds. Bishop here. Oh, a very easy response. Okay, so white is thinking. He go with bishop d2, and now push this. He take it. All right. So we just resign this game. Okay, now we have another response. Another game. We will continue with d4, the queen's pawn opening. Black go with d5. Queen's gambit on the board. Now let's see what he responds. Queen's gambit accepted variation. Okay, so e3 and we'll attack this pawn. Bachel guy, if you want to challenge me, you may send me the challenges after this game ends. Look at chat and then okay, why not? We take c4. Welcome Forenia. If you are enjoying the stream, then do like live stream. Knight f3, the queen's gambit accepted variation on the board, preparing for castling. In the next move, take it. Which pawn take it? Okay. So now b6. We'll go with castling, maintaining the king's safety on the board. Welcome Gioporo and Umer. We go with bishop b7. So we have knight bd2 supporting this knight. Develop good knight, that's something what I have done right now. We go with bishop d6. So now we can have queen c2, preparing for pushing the pawn towards the center. That's main plan. Now if I push the pawn, e4, preparing for e5. That will create this kind of attack. Okay. So e4, e5. We go with this bishop over here, attacking our knight. And anytime he may capture this. we just have a simple response c5, attacking the knight. Ultimately, he's thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds. He can take the knight behind anywhere, or may take the knight here, here, here. So this is possible. Don't move the pawn, it will be useless. Don't move the pawn. Uh, what do you think? Alright. So knight e5, knight at the center is very important. Okay. So we'll guess. Now what can we do over here? Welcome upward. In this position, what can we do is continue with b3. No, not at all. So over here, we can have knight to e4. Welcome OLS to my channel. Knight e4 on the board. Now let's see what to respond. We go with x6. Hi Nimbus. Move your queen to where? Where? Okay. a3, attack this bishop. Bishop d3, bishop d3. No, bishop d3, not at all. If I go with bishop d3, I can take that bishop. Okay, b4, queen to e4 is not at all possible, right? He go with castling, bishop d2, bishop b2. Now let's see what the response. He got c5, we choose to eliminate this pawn. He eliminated back. We eliminate this pawn back. Ultimately, if knight captures, that's a possible response over here. Develop the bishop, both the bishops are developed, right? Okay, so black's turn and black is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, if you are enjoying the stream, then to like the live stream. Okay, so knight take on this pawn. Two rooks are overpowered. Yeah, that's true. Do not threat the bishop. Okay. So 7 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. Black is not thinking. He goes bishop c6. Now what is his plan? His plan is to take the rook over here and attack like this. Okay. So we can take the knight to d6. Like if we take it back from this pawn. Ultimately, if we try knight take it, then we may go with bishop take knight. Right. So knight take pawn, bishop take knight. Okay. 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Where black is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, if you all are enjoying the stream, then do like the live stream. Okay. So 7 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock remaining. King d6. King d6. Not at all. Knight d6 maybe. So knight d6. Alright. Queen a5. So queen a5 was the response. Bishop take on the knight. Bishop take it back. Your voice is breaking. I hope my voice is now clear. That's queen, bro. Yes, I know that's queen. Oh, Q. You are saying Q. Knight e4, attacking that bishop. We may take this knight there and attack the queen. That's our standard plan for now. Take with e pawn. Wait, now he just captured this. So I think we have better winning continuation over here. Trade bishop for queen. Or what if I take the knight behind? So knight b3. The queen can go back. Yeah. Then we can have bishop here. Is that a trap? Queen can go back. Okay. So he's thinking. goes behind, and bishop. No. Okay, so over here, bishop taking the knight, then pawn take it back. Because if the bishop will take, then that will be the queen. Now pawn take it. So we'll take. Okay. So we go with this. Rook to c1 and attack this further. He may take the rook here. Bishop taking it. Okay, so take it back, attack the queen, and finally take the bishop. So this is an easy win for me. Black is now thinking for the move, having 6 minutes and 20 seconds. He continue with queen takes c6, trade the queen, where we also take this back. Bishop to d4. Bishop is already at d4, right? So he go with rook to b8 and attack our knight. Take the knight there, offering a trade. Because we are already winning, so we'll just offer trades. If he'll accept, then that's good. And he accepted. We go with rook takes c5, attacking the pawn. That's the main plan. He continue with rook b3. Now he is attacking this pawn. So we'll have rook to a5, defending the pawn, attacking this pawn with the bishop at also. He'll busy by playing rook b7 for defending it. Okay, rook d3. So just capture this pawn. The rook is under attack. Ultimately, if you take it, then that's better. Bishop take it back. Rook take the pawn. We go with bishop c5, attacking this. Shouldn't have taken with the bishop. Wait, if I'll take from the bishop, what happened? Yeah, if in this position, if I'll go with bishop take it, then I will be dependent on defending up my rook. Okay, that's why. So rook c3, bishop d4, attacking the rook. Welcome, channel. Welcome to my channel. Rook d3. So bishop goes back, e3. He pushed the pawn forward. Wow. He's having multiple attacking options. Bishop f4. Now let's see what he responds. He go with rook b3. Rook comes to d1. Fearlessly he pushed d3. So we go with h4, not allowing this, g5. So f6 and we continue even further g4. We go with g5, we capture the pawn, we take it from the h pawn. So we have bishop to e3. We can take the bishop to d4 and attack this pawn. We have f4 attacking the pawn. If we take back from the bishop. Okay. So 5 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock remaining for black. He go with rook b4. So we have rook to d6. He may take this rook here for attacking the bishop. Rook take g4. King f2. Rook c5. Taking the rook behind, attacking this pawn will be the plan. f5. So king f3, not allowing any kind of moves. King f6. Okay. Now we have rook to d2, which is not at all allowing the pawn to be pushed. King e5, we have bishop f4, giving check. King d4. So king d4 was the response. We'll choose to take bishop to g5, preparing for the king to go there and attack this pawn. King c3. So over here, bishop e3, defending it. Now let's see what he responds. Take pawn. There is none of the pawn which is capturable. If I'll capture this, then that's possible. But if I'll capture the pawn, then that will be a draw automatically. Okay. So king comes to f4, attacking this. Black's turn and black is thinking over here. Hmm. So he go with rook d5. Okay. We go with king g5, attacking it. Welcome Sanjana to my channel. 4 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock, and black is thinking over here. Let's see how he responds. Hmm. Okay. 3 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock remaining. We go with rook b5. So, alright. We also have king f6. Like before, time for a break. Okay. 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds over here. Alright. Rook b2. Okay. Taking it. Taking it. Yeah. So rook take b2. King take it back. Hmm. Or okay, so black is thinking over here. Black take it. We go with king take f5. King c2. Let the king f4. And let it push. That is a draw. Okay. So we have another game on the board where we are playing as black. White's turn and white go with e4. We will have e6. The French defense on the board. We go with e4. We go with e5. Attacking the center. We go with e take e5. We have e take e5. Knight f3, knight f6. Draw. This game is not at all a draw right now. Bishop d3, bishop d6. Come on, guys. This is not a draw. 9 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. And white is thinking over here. Let's see how he responds. Queen e2 check. So queen over here, queen e7. He take, bishop take, basic. Okay. So we'll have bishop take e7. Now let's see what he responds. Castling. Bishop to e6, securing it. Let's see what he responds. White's turn and white is thinking. Continuing with some moves like c3. Okay, rook e1. Develop the knight. Preparing for castling or long castling. Okay. So 9 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. And white is thinking. Let's see how he responds over here. Hmm. We can anytime prepare for c5 to attack further towards the center. c4. So we'll have c5. What app you use? I use chess.com for playing the games. Welcome Surya Chess. C take d5, knight take it back. Knight take d5. Ultimately, this is white's turn, where white is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds over here. We go with knight c3. We choose to take that knight, and after we take it, we push. Okay, we just capture this pawn. Where if we capture it, we go with bishop d4 and attack this rook. Ultimately, the rook is under attack. Let's see how he responds. We many times take the knight f6 in attacking this pawn, like this square, because he can anytime push the pawn forward, taking advantage of the pin. So I need to take the knight f6 as soon as possible. Okay. 8 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock remaining for white. We go with rook to e4. We will have knight f6 and we will further attack this rook. At the same time, we will not allow the pawn to be pushed further. Welcome Smita. 7 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock remaining on the clock. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, if you all are enjoying the stream, tend to like the live stream. Okay, 7 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock remaining. Let's see how he responds. White's turn and white is thinking. We can take the bishop here. Further attack like this. Rook e2, bishop c3. Attacking the rook and the pawn both at the same time. Where he may continue rook over here. If we go with rook there, then we can go with b6 and continue. So 7 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. He go with rook b1, we'll have b6. He can have responses like rook over here for attacking the bishop, where I'll, okay, bishop b4. Then we go with king e7, doubling up of rooks, creating rook connection. We can take this rook over here, bishop a3 check, okay, so king d8, and now I think there are no more checks possible, thankfully. Okay, we can take this knight there and attack the bishop, that will be better. So 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock, where white is thinking. Let's see how he responds over here. Welcome CDF to my channel. Okay, 6 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock, and white is thinking. In this position, the most easy response, he go with rook d1. So over here, we'll have knight d5 in supporting our bishop, where we can take the bishop here and attack this bishop. That will be our main plan. 6 minutes on the clock remaining for white. And white is having 5 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see how he responds over here. Bishop c4 on the board. So over here, uh, knight f4, knight f4 attacking this rook. If we try rook here, we'll just eliminate this bishop. Okay, so now this is white's turn. The plan is rook c2, we eliminate it. If we eliminate the knight check, poke and win the rook. Okay, so we have knight check, winning the rook, and that's an easy win. Okay, 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock remaining for white, where white resigns the game. So we have another game, and this time we are playing as white. We go with e4, the king's pawn opening. The Sicilian defense on the board, where we go with knight f3. And then no, we'll go with knight c3, develop our bishop, castle, and then attack. Okay, so 9 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Black go with d6, we go with d4, attacking the pawn, where c take d4, we take it back. This is the Sicilian defense open position. Bishop d7, bishop e3, supporting it, where this is black to play, and black go with knight f6. We go with queen d2, supporting this bishop. Ultimately, this is black's turn. He may go with e6 as a very easy response. Or he may try g6, bishop g7, g6, bishop g7. Okay. So we go with a6. Now we go with bishop to. Alright. We'll have a4. So that will not allow p4 as the response, p5 as the response. We'll go with knight g4. Quite impressive move. Okay. So over here, we'll have bishop g5. If we play something like f6, then that will be a very big mistake from black side. But if we try a6, x6, yeah. So we just take this bishop behind to e3 and just make trades. Okay. So after the trade, we are like knight take and queen take it. He may try something like g6, but we go with e6. So we go with bishop c4, attacking towards that pawn. And ultimately we'll plan for castling, which will ensure the king's safety, which is very important in chess. So bishop e7, we'll choose to continue with f4, preparing for f5, e5, and attack further. Hmm. So he go with bishop f6. If we push, we take. Yeah. So what we can do is, we'll go with knight takes c6, b takes c6, or b takes c6, bishop take it. So we go with e5, pawn take it, attack the bishop, bishop goes here, attacking this queen. So we continue with queen f2. Now let's see what is the response. 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and black is thinking for the move. Let's see how black responds over here. He continued queen a5. So queen a5 attacking this pawn is the main threat for us. We choose to castle. King safety is important. At the same time, the queen attacking this pawn is the main threat. What he can try is castling, maintaining the king safety. Okay, so castling, king safety on the board. Now we choose to take. Okay, we'll go with. I cannot understand. So we go with rook to e1, supporting this pawn. And let's see what it responds. 8 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock, where black is thinking. We go with rook to d8. So rook to d8 on the board. We go with b3, supporting this pawn, giving up the free knight. All right. So 7 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock remaining. He got b5. We take it, attacking this bishop. He take it back. Knight take. Oh my god. All right. So bishop take it. Queen take it, and then what can I do is queen g3, supporting it. We may try h5, h4, and attack. Okay. So 7 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock, where black is thinking over here. Let's see how black responds. In the meantime, if you all are enjoying the stream, then do like live stream. So he go with rook to d2. We go with h4, attacking the bishop. He may take the bishop behind. Alright, so now he's thinking over here. He go with bishop e7. We go with c4, attacking the queen. Ultimately, black is thinking. Let's see how black responds. Alright, so black is now thinking. Okay, so we go with rook to e3. Alright, so he go with bishop over here and creating win like this. Rook f6. Bishop take on the rook. We take it back, he take it. Queen comes here. King goes there, pawn take. Force mate variation. Okay, so black's turn and black is thinking. Let's see how he responds over here. Alright, 6 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock, where black is thinking. Black eliminate this. We eliminate the back. We eliminate the rook, but he does not. But he does not. Hmm. So what we'll do is uh, taking the rook to f3. Bishop take, will take, attack the queen. Okay. He go with rook to d3. So king comes to f2 and we can support it. Let's see what he responds. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. He go with queen d1. So queen d1. Okay. He is planning for the rook coming over here. Queen f4, supporting this rook. Now let's see what he responds. 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock remaining. Where black is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, if you allow the screen, take to left live screen. Queen take. So we go with rook take e3. Rook take, queen take. Possible. So 5 minutes on the clock remaining. Okay. So we have another game where we are playing as white. E4, the king's pawn opening. And black is thinking over here. Let's see how he responds. Sicilian defense. A lot of players are playing Sicilian defense. Knight f3. And we have bishop e2 castling. He go with a6. We have d4 attacking the center. We take the pawn. We go with knight take d4. Knight f6. Knight c3. We are defending it. He go with e6. We continue bishop to e3, supporting the knight, and we defend this. Okay, knight take. We go with bishop take on it. Welcome, Harshal Rathod. b5. We go with a3, controlling this. We go with bishop e7. We go with f4, preparing for e5, attacking the knight. Now let's see what the response. Welcome, Swarnakar. Bishop e7, e5 on the board, attacking the knight. E take, we take, attack this. Okay, so black go with t take e5. Oh, my mouse is gone. That's cheating. Okay, so my mouse battery is dead, completely dead. So we go with knight take e4. I'm playing with my touchpad like this. Okay, so we'll have bishop to f3. We go with castling. We'll go with bishop take d5. Come on, my mouse dead. Alright, so we'll have c3, and finally my mouse is coming back. So bishop c5, continue with b4, forcing the trade. Okay, so black's turn. Black accept the trade or does not accept the trade. That's his choice. Simply he'll take the rook here and try to attack this if he's not wanting to trade. Okay, so black's turn and black is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds over here. In the meantime, if you are enjoying the stream, then to like live stream. Queen b3. So we'll have rook here, attack this, queen. Ultimately, he can take the queen there. Yeah. Or maybe queen to c2. Okay. So queen c2 will have rook to c1, continuously attacking the queen. So queen g6, a4 attacking e8, queen goes to e3, supporting these two pawns. You may try to here attacking the queen, where we can take the queen behind. That will be better. So 8 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock remaining, and black is thinking. Let's see how he responds to her. He go with x6. So what we'll do is eliminate the pawn. Black will eliminate it. We eliminate this rook. He eliminate that rook. We go with queen to f3 and attack this way, where he is thinking. So black's turn and black is thinking. Let's see how he responds to her. So rook a2. Okay, we have queen to c6. Remembering this checkmate threat. Okay. So 7 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Where black is thinking for the move. Let's see how black responds over here. He go with king h7. So we'll have g3 so that we can safely take this pawn. Queen d3. Rook comes to e1. We can offer a queen trade like this. Okay, so 7 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock remaining. We go with queen to d2. We'll go with queen check, queen e4. Now he go with g6. Okay, so he can anytime capture this pawn. King goes to f1. He eliminates this pawn. Okay. Alright, so thank you very much for coming to my live stream. We'll meet you in the next one.